morning. Molly here. So beautiful in the East Coast today. It's like this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fall day. I just went for a nice long walk with one of the dogs, Louie, if you're wondering. And I thought I just wanted to share the story from last night that happened that I thought was just like so interesting. Oh, wait. First of all, also, welcome to all these new members and like huge shout out for taking the note to get into the middle of the pack. Oh my God, there's so much middle of the pack. And I want to remind you of three things. First of all, if you had a big problem, you need to have a big solution. And there's big solution in this group. And sharing is a part of being a part of the group, right? So posting. And if you have nothing to say, then so is liking a post and so is responding to a post. And I just want to remind you of how, I know even for me, when lots of people respond to my post and there's great conversation happening, it helps me too. So also love my comments over here when I do lives with you. So that's the first, I think those are three things. So the first thing is, getting into the middle of the pack, amazing, because the recovery needs to be as big as the addiction. And that's a lot of the time actually what goes wrong. Somebody was saying, like, what do? I can only get 6 days. I would plan like a mother fluffer for day 6 and day 7. To me, that is an opportunity for a plan. When we get to holiday time, I can tell you all about the first Thanksgiving that I didn't eat sugar and flour, didn't throw up, and didn't have I was as trained as probably like a Navy SEAL, I swear. I was so planned for that event. And I actually think that woman who wrote that she could only get 6 days together has the best piece of information going around. Just like if you want a flip of the script, like, that's fluffing amazing. Like, you have so much data at your hands. I would be like doing nothing but calling my power circle and planning my food and doing that for like 3 days. I'd do that for day 6, 7, and 8 and then see how I felt. I'd be like listening to podcasts, posted in the group every hour, seeing who I could call that needed some help. I don't even know. What beautiful data. Okay, not even why I'm okay. So I want to tell you just a quick story, and then also I want to say Coaching with Molly is a week from Monday. Did anybody come? There was a lot of people at last month's Coaching with Molly. Honest to goodness, my heart is warm for like 3 weeks, and then I get detox, and then I can't wait for next Coaching with Molly. So next Coaching with Molly is October 3rd, Friday's the 1st, Saturday, October 4th, whatever, Monday, the first Monday in October, the first Monday of the month is always Coaching with Molly. My loves, it is so good. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and you get a replay, which I listened to. Last one was so good. I left feeling so full. So anyway, come to it. And we have Sati on Tuesday, Intense Sati, which is amazing. We're doing the last round of the series, which is so good, about asking for what you want and, being open to help. And it's really powerful. And then the story I want to tell you. So I want to share the story with you. I was thinking you guys last night. So I'm moving next week. I'm moving somewhere between Thursday and Monday. Stay tuned. I'm moving to the South. I'm moving from Connecticut to North Carolina. And yesterday I spent like the whole day packing. And it was really exhausting. It's exhausting emotionally. It's exhausting physically. I'm like sore today. And I had this plan with my 2 best friends from elementary school who live around here. And I've spent so much time with them. And it was this and they're really, really, really fun friends, but they're also really long friends. So, the kind of friends you could cancel on pretty easily because they're like my, like family to me. So, we were packing from like 10 to like 4, and I was like dead at 4. And I was so hungry. And all I wanted to do was cancel that plan and make chickpea pasta and get into bed. And probably, I think if I would have taken that route, I probably would have gotten into bed, ate chickpea pasta, and just had so much anxiety and just started to create the wreckage of the future. And, so I was like so tired, and I was like, you're too tired to go. And hi Joni, I just want to say this thing, because I think sometimes, listen, it depends. I'm not you. But for me, a lot of times I think that I'm doing the right thing by myself by like resting. And it's not the right thing to do. And Laura W. posted about this the other day. And I'm actually working on this too, because I've been like fragilizing myself about being tired. I think COVID did it, like not leaving my house. And then every time I leave my house and I go do something really fun with people, I'm like, oh my God, life is so fun. I'm so fun. This is amazing. And I'm like, I don't even want to eat when I'm there. Like I do, but you know what I mean? Like I don't want to bite of it. No food looks appealing to me that isn't mine. Like I'm really full. So I was sitting there so exhausted, and I was like, oh, I'm going to cancel on them. I'm so tired. I have so much going on. I do. This is all true. I have so much work. I was like, I was in that space. You ever get in that space? I was like, I'm just going to cancel, and like they'll have to deal with it, and it's fine, and I need self-care. And then, thank goodness, I paused, and I paused, and I paused, and I also, anyways, and I was like, I kind of think you should go. I think you're going to be really, really happy you went. Wait, do you want to see? Oh my God. Hi, Winnie. That's my brother's dog. He's a puppy. He's a dinosaur trapped as a puppy. Winnie, come say hi. And he's so handsome, isn't he? Okay, sorry. So I was like, I think it's a really good thing if you go. Okay. So obviously I went. And it was like so much fun because it's like my oldest friends and we're like so funny with each other. And so we laughed and we laughed and we laughed. But here's the other thing I want to tell you. And this also has to do with like when you respond to other people and when you post, like you don't know how helpful it is to other people. I said to my friend Jackie, I said, oh, this was so fun. I said, I almost canceled. And she said, oh my God, I almost canceled too. And she's like, and then I said, oh, you know what? It'll be fun once you go. And I said, wasn't it so fun? She said, it was so fun. I'm so glad I went. And then our third friend came back to the table and we were like, we almost canceled. She's like, oh my God, I almost canceled too. And we all had used the same coping skill. Anyway, this coping skill is also in DBT called opposite action. You know, you sort of do the opposing thing. And I think we can get really tied up in rest doesn't always cure tired. You know what I mean? Like rest just doesn't always cure tired. And I think it's something to think about. Like, is that, if you're tired, do you really need rest or do you maybe need joy or connection or laughter? Because for me sometimes, and we talked about this with napping a little while ago, like sometimes I actually end up resting and taking a nap and I'm like perhaps an infinity% crazier. I don't love that word, but like more anxious, my head's going louder than ever. So I don't know that rest is always the solution to being tired is what I want to say. I think sometimes we need we need to have altering, nurturing ideas because boy, did I need to get out of my house, go out to dinner, be with some people. And I got to tell you, like, in a different time, I think, you know, if I would have stayed home and just like laid around and like watched TV, I don't think it's really not what I needed. I really needed the thing that I thought I was too tired to do, and I wasn't. So there's that. The other thing I need to actually have a really call to action, a call to beg of you is so my podcast, What You're Craving, is amazing and people love it. And in order for it to stay alive, we need to have 5,000 listeners per episode by the end of the year, by March, by when it came out. So I am asking for help right now. I am asking for big help. Can you listen to the podcast? And if you love it, can you please share it with other people so that we can keep that baby alive, because it's just going to get better and better. And I think it's really helpful to people. So I'm going to put the link for Coaching with Molly in the comments, and I'm going to put the link for What You're Craving in the comments. And I would so appreciate it. I need your help. And I love you. And if you don't, I'm still here and I love you. And if you do, I love you. I love you. So in summation, I love you. And let me know what you think, you know. I will talk to you all really soon. Have a beautiful Sunday. I'm going to write your love letter now.